Hi, Caesar, can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, great.
Great. Finally.
Okay. Okay.
Finally. So
Okay.
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, I'm doing good. It's good to see you too.
How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. My knee is in it's like a little cast right now. I don't want to show you on
Okay.
camera. I'll show you later. But
Okay.
yeah, I had fell and I fell on my knee and I got an operation. I think last week Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Was it like some serious operation or just like normal?
Well, I was at my friend's house and I was going through the front door and I tripped and I fell on my kneecap.
No, I see.
Yeah, so my kneecap was dislocated and it was rolling around my knee.
So
Yeah.
you need to you need to be careful and like now you need to stay at home, yeah, and to have a lot of rest
Yeah.
and recovery.
If I No, go ahead.
Again, I wanted to wish you like a soon recovery.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it because that's all I'm doing is staying home and and just watching movie after movie.
Yeah.
So finally we're here today. So what's going on?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm okay. Generally, I'm in Ukraine. I came here to visit my parents, like for 2.5 weeks. I'm staying here for 2.5 weeks in Kharkiv, in my hometown,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I'm back to Germany like on Wednesday. So yeah. So
Now, was it difficult getting in there? How was that?
yeah, to tell you the truth, it is much more difficult now because previously, like we had a direct flight from my city, from Kharkiv, or for example, from Kiev, from Lviv to to Dortmund, and it took like 2 hours to get there. And now it took me 2 days to get from Dortmund, where I live now in Germany, to Kharkiv. Like I took bus and then a long border between Poland and Ukraine, and then a train to my city. So it was like 2 days. So it was a
Yeah,
long trip.
and that's like 2 days of danger, isn't it? I mean,
Mm,
because you don't know what's going to happen when you're there,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's a bit, it was a bit stressful because no one knows what will be next, and I understand that the war is still going on and it's not finished, and it's like it's stressful because there are a lot of sirens, like
Yeah,
and
silence.
and no one knows if like there will be some bombs in neighborhood or just in the region, and it's like a bit stressful because when I walk around my city, there are a lot of like buildings which are destroyed, which are damaged, and if you want, I can send you the photos and the videos after our call, like the pictures and videos from my hometown, which I took, and it's like, oh my God, it's really happens, and and I feel like not very good because I see like how the buildings are damaged, and I understand that nothing is finished now. So I don't know what to expect, and like my parents are still here, and I feel stressful about that.
Yeah, that's horrible. I couldn't even imagine being there or having anything like that happen, and some people, I know they probably don't even want to leave there, no?
No, they don't want.
They
They
really
don't.
love their country, and I understand that.
Yeah, they love their country, and also my father is of a military age, and he is not allowed to go abroad because
Mhm.
it's like all the men before 60 years old, they are not allowed to leave the country of military age.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's. But we hope anyway. I like that the people are very positive. Who stay
Hmm.
here are very positive, and they look forward that everything will be finished soon, and at least people can live normal life with their families and just to feel calm, and hey, let's hope for the best.
Yes, yes, that's exactly right. I do hope for the best.
Yeah,
I'm always praying for Ukraine all the time,
yeah.
have friends over, I still message them, see how they're doing. But okay, so what are we doing today?
um, generally, um, I I know like after the war, I know that some couples and like I don't know some families are experiencing problems with relationship and etc. And I wanted to tell you, well, to ask you, sorry, and what stage is your relationship with Alona? I wanted to ask, like, to share your opinion, your experience. How was it, and how is it going? Are you still communicating with her?
um, well, I still do communicate with her. I check on her, see how she's doing, but I just feel like that. I just feel like that the let me change that. I just feel like that when the war started, it was very hard for us to get together. And I think if the war didn't start, we would really be together. And I think that that's really kind of holding us apart, because I can't go there, and I really can't go there. And I feel like that there's something else too that I want to say. Okay, that I mean, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So remember the other two girls? Remember Valentina and was it Katrina? Was that right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay, so those two, they're already Katrina and her daughter is already in United States already. She's
Yeah.
already in New York. I
Yeah.
kind of keep up with them. We talk, but we don't talk that much. We follow each other. And then Valentina, she's going to the United States. She just got some paperwork so she can go.
Mm-hmm.
And so what my question is that which if you talk to if you talk to Alona, you might get a different story. I don't know what she's going to say, but it feels like that she can find a way to kind of come to the United States, because I figured that they would have some type of paperwork or something like that, or go to the embassy and figure out how to come here. Because if those two girls can find a way to come to the United States, I can't understand why she can't. Or, that's my question. And I don't want to put words in her mouth or say anything for her, but probably she's supporting her country and she wants to stay there. I really have no idea what it is, but I feel like the other two girls, they found their way here. And I figured that it would be harder for Katrina because she has a daughter, but she's found a way to bring her daughter here too. So why can't Alona come here? That's the other thing too. So I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. I understand your feeling, and to tell you the truth, I have also talked to Alona, and we were like trying to keep in touch after the war started. And like from the very beginning, she told me that it's difficult for her to leave Ukraine at that stage, like a difficult stage of war, and she like really wants to support her country, and also she has family and like friends, and it's like a very decisive step for it. It is generally was a decisive step for her to relocate to the United States or to some other country. And when the war started, a lot of people here became patriots, and and some of them don't want like to leave the country exactly at that stage, and they don't want to leave their families because they don't know what happens next and how the things will go. Normally families try to keep together at that stage, for example, if some people are living like for parts of family are living like in different cities, they try to keep together, so it is more safer, like previously in ancient like times, I don't know, when there was some danger, they like big troops and like they're trying trying to like tribes, I don't know how they're called in English. I think this was one of the reason, and another reason, she told me that she didn't feel enough like interest or like enough effort from your side. Like I just like want to share like your verse, and I would like to hear your opinion and your verse. Like she didn't feel that you need her and you're ready for some serious stage in your life. It was what she was saying to me.
Okay, so and we did talk about that, her and I talked about that, but this is the thing, when you're on a type of television show like that, and when the person hasn't been on that show and it's their, I'm not going to speak for her, but I'm just going to say people go on there, they get excited when they first get on the show, they think that, it's mostly acting, that it's not real, that, you're pretending. But in actuality, that's my life on there. When I first started, we're just going to go back a little bit. I'm not going to go back all the way. I really want to see if Maria was real, who she really was. We FaceTime, we did all those things, but I had to see for myself. So I signed up on the show, and we were supposed to meet, and we didn't meet, and then that was it. And then I went to go meet her, and I went to go meet her in Ukraine by myself, and we met, and she's still that same person that thinks all Americans are rich and that America's rich. Not everyone is rich. We're living just like normal, regular people. you know, and you can be rich, but you have to work together as a team to get to where you need to get to go to, you know, unless if you have a family that's already rich and they already made that blueprint for you. So what I'm saying is when we were in Ukraine and we were at the event, what was that called again? Well, I forget what was that called again. Well, when we were all together with the women.
Yeah, meet the greet party, yeah.
Yes, when we were at the meet and greet, for me, even though that the cameras were there, that was real because I was really trying to find someone there. That was not fake. That
Yeah,
wasn't,
I felt that, yeah.
yeah, that wasn't me acting. That was me actually looking and trying to figure out what was the best business wise so we can kind of create something business from that show, because you can't stay on that show forever. You know, there's always going to be somebody that is going to top you, and you're going to go out of the show for a while, and then later they'll bring you back to see what you're doing then. But from there, you can do a lot of things from the show. You can get promotions, not promotions, but you can get like people like you can do makeup, you can do like little clothing things, you can build something to show. And that's why you get a lot of followers and you're seen around the world. That show does not pay for all of your bills. It doesn't pay for everything, but for people to see you, that's what helps. And so when I was there, I was really looking for somebody that fits and that we can build something together. And that's why I had picked the nail technician and the gym owner, and I picked Alona, you know, because I feel like that, you know, we can do sponsorships. She can get me in shape. We can do exercises online. We can teach people how to exercise. She can teach me, you know, because maybe I'm not doing something right with my body. That's why my body wasn't changing. And that's what I envisioned. It wasn't because of the way she was, how pretty she was, because all the women were beautiful. It wasn't like that. It was me trying to build something. So then later on, we'll get on the show again, and then we can build something from there and see how our life is doing. But I feel like that she felt like it was just a big act. It was a big act, and that it was a big act on the show, and then afterwards, then that's it. But that wasn't how I felt. That's how I felt that she felt. But it wasn't really like that, you know, because when you come back home from Ukraine, you have to go back to your lifestyle. You have to go back to work.
Yeah.
You have to pay your bills. You still have to work hard to get other things you want to do, you know. And so and those, you know, you still have to do those things. And it's not like you know, you do want to make time for that person, but that person is all the way over there, and you, even though you're still writing letters, you know, and sometimes you can't FaceTime, you're always with that person. And sometimes you can't FaceTime, then that's where they get upset. But that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. And I think the problem is like, don't you think it could be also like the distance and misunderstanding from language barrier or like something like that?
Yeah, it could be I think it could be the language barrier. It could be that, but also it could be when, you know, okay, like I'll say like this, you know, when Alona goes to work, she gets thousands of flowers. I won't say thousands, like hundreds of flowers. Guys sending her flowers all the time. You know, they're always saying how beautiful she is, and I understand that, but sometimes, you know, even though you tell someone that, they might not believe that because you're not sending them flowers all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm saying is that, you know, probably even though you're not showing affection, and even though I'm working a lot and I'm trying to build a life for that person to come here, doesn't mean that I don't care about them any less. And they, even though that communication, like you said, and they can't really understand English good. So then when you talk to them, it just flies away. They really don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, and did you suggest Alona to, when the war started, did you suggest Alona to come to the United States? What were your actions when the war started?
Well, we were going to actually go, she was going to go to Italy and I was going to go there and visit. And so we were going to meet together in Italy. But then what happened was I get my license this in April last month. And so I was working on trying to get a car and trying to cover all of my bills for 3 months. So that way I can be able to come and visit and we can have a romantic time in Italy and I can meet her family. But then I got so wrapped up into work that I forgot. And then she already went to Italy already. And then after that, I couldn't make it. So then I asked her, was there be another time? And there wasn't. She just got too busy. She got too busy at work, and then we still haven't been able to connect and see each other. And even though when I try to tell her and say, hey, let's talk on the phone or FaceTime, she still says that she's too busy.
Yeah.
So you really can't chase anybody. You could try.
But you can try, for example, it's important for ladies to feel that man needs them and like searches for the opportunities for the meeting and like maybe that situation with Italy that you didn't go there and you didn't manage to go there, because I understand that it's difficult life for circumstances. You understood me?
I understand.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm sorry. And and I understand like from your side, but from her side as a lady, it's important for her to feel that man he likes is ready to make efforts. He's ready to make steps towards their common like happiness, and maybe it was like the step which, I don't know, maybe not offended, but made her sad, and now I know that she is really. I have talked to her, and she's really very busy. I was trying to to meet her for a short interview as well, but she told me, Kate, I'm so sorry, but I don't have enough time now because I'm like working from 8 till 8, and it's busy time for her. It's really so, but I think it's better like to try to meet her, because sometimes when you talk online, you communicate online, that flame inside of each other is letting down. It's like,
it's going away.
Yeah, and for example, for especially for the ladies, it's very important like to keep that flame burning, and ladies like actions, and I understand that it's important like to meet, to find an opportunity to meet you and her, so for you both to meet each other in real life.
Yeah, and I think if she can be able to kind of see, my thing is that can she get out of where she's at to go somewhere, or to go to Poland and be able to see me somewhere? Because when I asked her, she told me she's too busy to meet me anywhere. So I was just like, okay, so what do I do now? So I think I don't know. I'll just keep asking and seeing what's going on. Like I'm sure she asked me how was I doing today, and I told her I was doing pretty good. After my surgery, and I just keep in touch with her. Because I really do care about her. Generally, I mean, really in my heart, I do care about her, and it's just this whole war. I think it messed everyone up that is in that same situation.
Yeah, you're right. Really.
Yeah. So it's not, I feel like it's not only me, but I think it's a lot of other men that are going through that situation. And then some of the women are trying to get out of there, but then they don't have nowhere to go when they get out. And then sometimes the men are serious, but then when they get out, then the guy disappears. So, you know, I just wanted to still be there for her, you know, and then I wanted to set a time that like probably like in July when I can go see her. But then I feel like she's going to tell me that that's too long. Oh, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
but that's just, you know, because when I leave United States, I leave for a long time. I leave for like 2 months. You know, I leave for like 2 months and then I come back. So I tried to visit everybody. I visit all my family. I'll visit the cast members, a lot of the cast members all around there. I'll visit cast members from around the world, and then I'll visit her. And then when I come back, I'll visit some other cast members. And so I go on a really long trip.
Yeah. I think it's better like to try to plan together some at least short meeting, because I know that she has relatives in Italy, and I believe that she when she will have not so much work, she could try to go there again, and so it will be very nice if you could plan that trip, and also visit her and see what happens next, because I believe that personal meeting will show more, and like it will give you more opportunities for both you to feel each other and to understand, is it right to continue or is it not right. At least you keep in touch, and she asks about, and she's worrying about you, and she asks how are you. I think it's a good sign.
Yeah. And, you know, and I really do, you know, I do appreciate her. And, you know, I think she's a very strong woman to be there and go through those things. And I think that's a really hard time, and hard time for her. And then also, I didn't want to bother her too much because she has a lot of other things to worry about than just me. You know, she has to worry about survival, or, you know, something unexpected can happen there. And, you know, I don't know. It's just a really hard situation right now. It would be really, really different if all this wasn't happening, because then I can just come over there whenever I wanted to, you know?
Yeah, I understand you, but my advice is like try to support her, and like to be there, like beside her, like this time when if she doesn't want it, I think she would tell that directly to you. But I think it's like a very like difficult situation, and some people like act unpredictable, and you know, and but I think she needs your support.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay.
And I have another question. What about Katerina? Did you meet her? Yeah.
We met. We were talking on Instagram together.
No, on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking on Instagram, and I was asking her how's she doing, how's everything there, and I was so surprised and shocked that she actually made it to New York. You know, like by herself, and nobody helped her, and you know, she had her daughter there, and I was like, wow, that's a really strong woman to really do that. You know.
Yeah. I was also I was keeping in touch with her, and like I was also surprised, and she said that she was looking for an apartment, and she found a work, and she's making her paperwork, and it's like very like dynamic, you know, like it was whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, but it's
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. And then that's when my mind was like, what choice did I make? You know, then my mind was like, so yeah, you know, like, did I make the wrong choice or something? But yeah, you know, and then when I talked to Valentina, and she says, yeah, I'm in Spain and my paperwork's already done already. You know, I just need to go to United States.
Oh, so she's ready, yeah?
Yeah, so then that's another thing, you know. But yeah, so I don't know. I wish them good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the life will show, and at least you need like to listen to your heart and uh, to or to keep your heart open for new things, like for new feelings, like to because not it's important, like not only to see like some facts, but also to feel, like to feel
Mhm.
people, and to feel your feeling inside of you, and what you need more, who you like more. And but what and I also wanted to ask, what that picture with that lady in your Instagram?
Which one? Which one is that one?
It was like some your girlfriend, or it was like was it like just friend, or it was like 2 or 3 months ago, I think.
Oh, was there a black girl in there? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, no, no. That was one of my friends, and she is in the military, and she was going to be on the show with me as a co-star with me
Uh-huh.
on the show. And so then I guess the some of the paperwork and the military was taking a long time in order to get the paperwork done. And so
Mhm.
she couldn't be on there with me. We were just kind of getting together and talking, and we're having dinner and talking about different part of our life and what we wanted to achieve in our life, and what
Mhm.
what we wanted to do and what our goals were. And that, yeah, we just meet up every couple of months, see how we're doing, and that's it. Just a friend. Right now, like right now in my life, I'm still okay. Let's just say this: if me and Alona, if we do not work out, and I'm not going to just date anyone. I'm going to try wait for the person just to that's right for me. I'm not out there just to pick anybody or just to have sex with anybody. Or else if it was like that, I would have already been with somebody. Because now I'm at home by myself alone with my injury, nobody to help me.
No
you
one, no
know,
one. Yeah. Do you cook by yourself and you
Yeah,
clean? Yeah.
I cook by my
Just no
I
one.
cook by myself. Yeah, I walk around with my crutches over here. I cook by
Oh my
myself.
God. I'm
You know,
sorry.
I have my friends that come over. They come over, they'll bring me something, or if I need something, they'll come help me. But if you have a woman, it's easy. They could put your pants on, your underwear's on, they could put your sock on. It's
Yeah.
easy. But when you're by yourself, it's hard, but it makes you stronger. But I just like on the show, you never see me just date anybody, just deal with anybody to get on TV. That's not my main goal. My main goal is to show them that I'm happy with somebody that's special in my life.
Yeah. I like your thoughts. I like your opinion. Yeah. And
Yeah, I appreciate it.
yeah, and I wish you, of course, the sooner recovery, and please take care of yourself, because yeah, it's not good to have
Yeah,
injuries and operations. Yeah.
and I appreciate it because I want to I know I'm already older already. I know I'm 50 and I understand that, but I want to build something for the next generation if I do have kids, and I want to build something for them. So I think like when I do find that person, I don't think I'll do nails anymore. I don't think I'll be in North Carolina anymore. I think it'll be time for me to live my life then, because right
Mhm.
now I'm stuck.
Yeah. And are you still working with your injury, or are you having like
Um,
vacation?
uh, before the operation, I was working. I was still working. I took off 1 week because I was really hurting. I was like hurting real bad. And then
Mm-hmm.
after that, then I got used to the pain. I just like fought through the pain, and I worked like a whole almost 2 weeks, and then I got operation, and then now I can't really bend my knee at all. And so I can't really bend my knee at all. And so it's like I can't even wear a pant. Here, let me show you. like, see, like right now, that's how it looks right now, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So I have to wear shorts or something, so that way I can kind of move around, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that, you know, I just want to build a legacy for my kids, and wherever, if I do have kids, and even if I'm 90, they'll have something when I pass away. And I'm just not out there just to date any person.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope everything will be fine, and there will be the right person for you, because as I can feel from the show, and I can feel now that it's your say like, sincere words, and I feel that sincere feelings, and it's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want to say one more thing too. You know, and I think even if Alona doesn't, you know, I'm always open for her whenever we can meet. But if I'm not that right person for her, I wish her to find somebody that she can love, that can care for her, and that can be there for her. You know, and I'm not jealous. You know, I don't go looking on her Instagram like crazy. Like, what man is she looking at? Who? What is she doing? You know, I'm not like that. You know, I'm just I just wish the best for her, and I wish she was with me instead of there. But you know, I that's all I can do. I can't really, you know, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, you
Yeah.
know,
I think time will show everything, and like try try to be not too far from her, like to,
yeah,
if you still want, and you still hope to build some kind of relationship with her, and do a future, don't step too far from her.
no, I know I won't. And you know, I just, but go ahead, you could ask me more questions
Yeah.
because I'll just keep talking.
Yeah, just it's I enjoy talking to you. Yeah. And what I wanted also to just as for Alona, I understood like the situation, and uh, I wanted to ask you like some more general question, like after the show, um, a lot of men wrote me and told me that, oh, Kate, I want to meet a lady online, like to date a lady in internet, and I'm from Ukraine, and but I'm afraid, and I don't know, is it okay, or is it safe, or is it right way to find a lady for serious relationship and for family life, like what is your advice, because for you it's is the second like experience in dating through internet, like first was Maria, but and now you had experience with Alona, and like what is your advice for men, um, like is it like okay, or is it safe, is it a good idea to find a lady through internet?
Okay, I'll say for me, you know, okay, to answer, I think that, um, okay, I think that you'd have to find a person like that you can meet in person, and you can actually set up a meeting to go meet the person, or you can actually set up a meeting where you guys can talk online with that person face to face. Because a lot of times you'll go on these websites, and as a guy, you'll go on the website, you'll spend probably like $100, and you'll probably get what, like, I think like 20 letters. And then from the 20 letters, you send letters back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you send letters back and forth, they're like, let's get to know each other, you know. And you're like, okay, after that 2 weeks, you're ready to fly out and go meet the person. But then the person's like, no, I wanna keep talking. You don't, because then you don't know who's on the other screen, and that could be just a worker. And
Mm-hmm.
then the other thing too is, when you do go on and see the person on the other side of the screen, then it's more money. it's like $1 a minute, and you're staying on there for like probably 4 minutes, and that's like $40, and then you'll keep spending money. And I understand in this time, people like women are afraid to, they're not afraid to meet, but they want to take time to get to know you to make sure that there's nothing wrong with you. But my thing is that try to go with a credible website where you can meet that person and you're not wasting your money and just spending endlessly and nothing happening. And the person's like, I'm not ready, or they'll just bait you and they'll say, oh, go and they'll say, just wait a little bit until I'm ready, and then I'll see you. But then when you go to the airport, then they're not even there.
Yeah, I understand what you're
You know, and it's hard to find a credible website because there's so many out there. There's like so many. And then when you get onto the website, you really can't even give your email information. And you can't give your email information because they block it. You can't give your phone number because they block that too.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's really hard. So, and also the other thing too is I feel like you'd have to go to whatever country it is, you'd have to go to that country and spend a week there, and then go to the their own meet and greet. So if you want to go to let's say Italy, you would go to Italy and go to their own meet and greet where you can meet the women there and you can trade information there. Because if you just stay on the internet, you're just going to be spending your money. And even if you go on Facebook, you don't really know if the person's real on Facebook too, because if they don't want to FaceTime you, and if they don't want to call you because you don't have to use your phone number on Facebook, then they're just getting you.
Even on Facebook? Yeah, really?
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you, I've been through it all. And now, since I've been on TV, it's billions of women. Billions of women. They message me from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They message me from there. They message me from Twitter, even though that I don't even, all I have is like, what, probably 2 people follow me. They message me from there, and it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're young.
Huh?
No, I said they're young. They're like 28 all the way up to 60 years old. And a lot of them say, oh, you know, I love you, and let's talk. And they all look beautiful, and some all are different from all around the world. And then when you go on and you say, well, what's your Facebook? Because that's the safest way. You don't want to give your phone number. The safest way through Facebook. And then when you do that, and then they'll never answer your call, or you can never talk to them, you just get rid of them.
Yeah, it's important, like to understand that you're talking to that exact person you're talking to, you know, and because it's very important to like not to have a lot of correspondence, but to have like a video conference, like you and me, and you can talk to a person, even she doesn't know English, for example. It's not a problem, but at least you can see and to understand a person, that it's really that person you're talking to. And the good thing, by the way, after the war, like a lot of our ladies relocated to European countries, and it's much more easier for men to travel and to meet ladies. So they are not in Ukraine now, because like it's Katerina and Valentina, and like and I don't know, I think 90% of our ladies relocated from my database. But also, like I came here in my hometown, and I understand like there's a big house, block of flats, and like only I think 10 flats from I don't know, from 100 flats are living here, like families are living. All other families left Ukraine, and you know, like they relocated to some European. Normally it's like Poland or Germany, or some of them like to Spain or Italy. And it's the same situation with the ladies. Like they are Ukrainians are all over the world now.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And there are some that are like, and there are a lot of them. Like I found some that messaged me. They're in South Africa, and then some messaged me. They're in England. Yeah, and some of them are in England, and oh, and one more thing too. And then some of the fake ones go on WhatsApp and Google Chat and Google Chat. Some of them will do that too,
Mhm.
and Telegram and they'll try to bait you into doing
Mhm.
that too. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they have also fake accounts on Instagram too. So you kind of have to really um, once you once you kind of see that they're kind of messing up, then you just get rid of them. But yeah, for me, I've been through it all, so I kind of know I'm not slow anymore. I'm pretty good, and I don't send my money anymore. I stopped doing that. Yeah, I stopped doing that because now I finally get to the point where I'm kind of stable now. I don't finally I'm financially stable now. I kind of can do more things in my life than living out of the dollar store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's wise of you. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you so much, dear Caesar. Yeah, I really appreciate our conversation, and I just want to also to tell you that please take care of yourself and get better soon, and also follow.
Do, do, do you want to ask more questions, like one more question or anything like that?
I don't know. Actually, if you would you like to ask me something, perhaps?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to ask. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll ask you.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to ask you that. Okay, on your website, do you have it where you can actually have Ukrainian women in the United States that people can actually see there?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for a question. Really, yeah, really, we have such option now because after the war started, a lot, as I have mentioned, a lot of our ladies relocated and also to the United States, and now we. Uh, uh, in every profile of a lady, we put the information of the location country. Like there is an origin country, like for example Ukraine,
Mhm.
and location country is Poland or Germany or America. So we have the ladies who are already in America, and some of them are in the process of getting there. They are making their paperwork. So yeah, they're really. I can't. I think maybe up to 20 ladies are now in America from my
Okay.
database. Yeah, and some of them are in the process, and a lot of them are in Europe, in European countries, because people are still like waiting every day. They are waiting for the end of the war, and they don't, like, some of them don't want to go far away from Ukraine. Like they try to keep somewhere like in Poland and in Moldova and like in Italy or Spain or like in Europe, in European
Mm.
countries, not
Yeah.
very far. Them, it's an option like for them to travel to visit their relatives because really a lot of families are split, like
Hmm.
living in different countries, and there is a feeling like we are living not our life. It's a very strange feeling.
Yeah, it is. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could understand that.
Yeah. So as for the ladies on our website, yeah, we have ladies who are already in the USA and there is a nice option to meet the ladies in Europe. So there is no need to travel to Ukraine, and because of course it's prohibited to travel to Ukraine now. Yeah, but there is a good option to meet the ladies in Europe, or there are some other ladies who are already in America.
And you know, I wonder what, because I remember when we did the meet and greet that there was some that had failed the coronavirus test. Remember?
Yeah, of course.
And I wonder which ones of those that we didn't even get to see.
Could you repeat this? I didn't catch that.
I wonder what do the girls look like, the ones that we didn't even get to see.
I didn't understand.
You know, what I'm saying is the ones that we didn't even get to, the ones that did not pass the test, they could have been on there too.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get to see them at all.
Yes, you didn't see the ladies who didn't pass the test, yeah?
Yeah. And I wondered, what did they look like? What did they look like? How pretty were they? And that was another thing.
So you're worrying that you could miss the opportunity, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will send.
That's what I was thinking.
I will send them to you, okay? So you can sleep. You can sleep calm.
Yeah, because I was like, man, I wonder how would they have looked if they would have shown up. Maybe I would have got with them. Not like I picked the wrong choice, but you know, I don't know. You know, what could have happened?
Yeah. I can send you after our conversation. I can send you the. I don't know. Perhaps you would like to continue, like not continue to start communication online with one of them if you find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, of course I will. And it's like it's very funny. You told me about coronavirus, and I remembered, oh, happy times of coronavirus. It was, in comparison with the war, it was really happy times. I don't know.
Yeah. And
also,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. And also I remember the situation when you remember our video call before your trip to Ukraine. You asked me, "Is it safe over there?" And I said, "Yeah, it's completely safe. Don't worry."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's so. I didn't even think it could happen, you know. And I just thought about that situation a lot of times, because I said, oh my God, if Caesar would come a bit in different time, it could be a disaster. Like if yeah, and if the war, I just can't imagine. I just don't want to think about it, and like so.
Yeah, we had gotten so lucky, and luckily we did it at that time.
Yeah.
Because if we did it, we would have never even been there.
Yeah. You're really right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I still have like two more things. I still have Alona's bottle that I signed. We signed the date on. I still have that. So when I meet her, we'll drink that. I still have the Ukraine candy that the girls gave me there. You know, if I do decide to do another single life, I kind of want somebody that I kind of want the end of my story to be with someone. That's what I really want, you know. And so, you know, that's what I want, and then I'll be content, and then I'll be able to do other things in my life, because even though that I'm alone, I'm still doing my own thing, you know, but I'm still doing my own thing. I'm still growing and I'm getting better. But I'm telling you, once I find that right person, then I'll start posting up more. I'll start showing my life, and I can really get on and move on with my life and start doing more things, you know, because I don't really, I love social media, but it doesn't really make me. I don't really need to post all the time. I mean, I don't really need all of that attention, but I do care about the people that watch me because I'm a real person and I want to show them the guys that are silent, the men that are not really out there, that I want to show them that they can find love and they can get whatever they want to get, no matter how they look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if you could if you will have that lady beside you who will inspire you, you to make all the things and or things together, and also social media. I mean,
yeah, that's exactly right.
It should be inspiration, and there should be energy to make that. And it's not good when you do this a job, every day, every time, you should do that. It's good when you do that with the feeling and with inspiration, and people feel that, and it's good. I think it's better to do that not very often, but with that good vibes,
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So I hope soon we could see more posts in your social media because you have enough inspiration to do that.
But someone, yes, that's right. And I appreciate you. And thank you for inviting me. And I really appreciate it. And just keep looking out for me, on TV, and I'm still out there.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time, and I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I appreciate it, and I'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.